technology. Okay, so yes, I'm super pleased to be here. For 11 years now, we have run a set of global awards. Awards that started off their life as Intranet Innovation Awards. Now for a few years have now been the Intranet and Digital Workplace Awards. And these awards are all about surfacing the great stuff, the brilliant stuff that you are all doing, that no one ever gets to hear about, that no one ever gets to learn from. And so what I've said for many years is that the awards are all about surfacing this remarkable work that people are doing, sharing it in the world so that you can all steal it. And in return, and I'm very clear on this, in return, the winners get lovely trophies. And I think that's the implicit deal. I think it's a good outcome for everyone. And this is not about saying, hey, look, here's the latest gee whiz thing. It's not enough to say, hey, we've launched a tool or we've designed the future. It's about being able to demonstrate that you are having a positive impact upon the organisation in terms of business benefits or in terms of helping staff do their work, or both. Each year we have an international panel of judges that is a mix of practitioners and experts across 3 continents. So some in Australia, we have some European judges and some North American judges. And we go through a lot of marvellous entries and we whittle it down to a handful of outstanding awards. We've already run an award session in London. We're running them in Australia as we speak, and here we are in the US, at the heart of government and the heart of so many interesting things around knowledge management. So we have 4 winners this year, 3 in North America, 3 of whom we were able to get to here, which is brilliant. And so let me tell you a little bit about the winners. So I'm going to start with an organisation that has actually been spectacularly successful at winning trophies. There are a handful in the 11 years of the history of the awards of organisations that have not just won once, but have won twice and sometimes 3 times because they are fundamentally innovative, that they are constantly striving to improve, and that they have teams that are genuinely spectacular at what they do. MITRE is one of those organisations. They are a bunch of lovely folks. They have done over the years some amazing stuff around collaborative tools and sharing internally and externally. They have innovated the way they've delivered information on the intranet, and this year they have delivered an amazing, it's not a product, it's a service around data visualisation. Something that is immensely beautiful and tremendously handy in an organisation that does deep, serious science and data modelling and all the rest of that stuff. So on that note, I would like to invite the MITRE folks up on the stage to receive their Gold Award, which I will not drop off. Lovely. Another round of applause. Good job, guys. We have 2 other winners this year that I want to talk about. The first is Shire. So Shire is an organisation that's actually rather large that I had never heard of, but it's also tremendously interesting things. And what they have done is they have delivered an intranet that is impressive in what it does. But what stood out for the judges was their governance-first approach. Governance is something we all know that we should do. You know, later. Let's launch the thing and worry about the thing later. But that's not the approach that Shire took. And this has already paid dividends in what they have delivered and is going to allow them to sustain and grow a solution that I have a good suspicion that they will be back to win further trophies in the future. So if I can get the Shire folks up on stage, wherever you guys are hiding. Now the last winner that I'll get up on the stage is Thermo Fisher Scientific. So they have also delivered in Intranet. It also has a really strong core of good design and engagement with the users that you can look at and say, yeah, I'm going to steal all of those ideas. And their spin on things, which I think is particularly interesting, is the way that they have integrated collaborative capabilities into not just the homepage of the intranet with an activity feed and the like, but into almost every page of the site. And that has actually led to a huge adoption of collaborative tools, and I think it shows how worlds are coming together. That it is not just intranets, we are now in a world of digital workplaces. It's lovely stuff. Hopefully you got to see it yesterday. I'll invite Brian up on stage to receive the award. Good job. Here, have a trophy. So hopefully you saw some of those winners yesterday. What I would suggest is, if you want to know more, hunt them down. And this is the trick. I will be gathering the winners for a group photo in the first break in this room or just outside it. So you will find them all in the one spot. So I would seek them out then. And the last thing I would say is this. I would love for you to be on this stage next year. So please enter the awards. You are all doing great stuff in various ways. Have a look at the categories and then think about it and then make that leap, enter the awards. And I would love to be back here next year handing over more glass trophies. Thank you.